New video on 5 after a police chase in Elyria ended when one officer's patrol car started breaking down mid-chase.
The police chief calling this upsetting, even embarrassing, says this is just the latest example of a serious problem. And our Derek Waller went to Elyria to dig into these issues. And Derek, police chief using this as an example of why there needs to be a tax hike.
Yeah, Frank and Lee, if passed, this would be the first income tax levy since 1992, and part of it, police say, has to do with an emergency they're dealing with.
Inside Elyria's maintenance garage, there's a new bumper on this rusting Elyria police prisoner van.
We fight rust a lot.
A metaphor for what fleet manager Joe Strosek says the whole city's going through, especially police.
If somebody calls 911 and wants the police there right now, I'm going to say it's a 50-50 chance.
This cruiser with 192,000 miles and arrested floorboard was just retired this month. And Police Chief Dwayne Whiteley showed us the route from a Sunday chase through the city. Multiple officers chased a man in a stolen vehicle with felony warrants out. But in this video posted on social media, one of the officers involved, Mike Grooms, explains how his cruiser quit mid-chase.
Well, we heard a loud pop. It would sound like coming from the engine and then a loud grinding noise.
We put in for cars every year. The problem we run into is when there's no money, there's no money.
And they're down dozens of officers from a few years ago.
There's nowhere else to belt tighten. We've cut everything we can cut.
On March 15th, voters will decide if they want income taxes to increase by 0.5% to 2.25% for the next 5 years. City Councilman Mark Jesse shot that video of Officer Grooms. He blames an economic downturn and cuts to the state's local government fund and estate tax that's cut $2 million a year from the budget.
Our governor can say he's balanced the state budget, and he's done it on the backs of every city and municipality in the state.
And if passed, the income tax would still be lower than what it is in Lorain and Oberlin. I also asked about further belt tightening. Why not combine services with other municipalities here in Lorain County? Both the chief and the councilperson telling me that idea has been floated in the past, but it would take years to implement, and they need help right now. Live in Elyria, Derek Waller, News Channel 5.